Hello everyone, welcome back with me Belva as your special host. Now we will do some chit chat as usual. And can you guess who will be accompanying me today? Please welcome our lovely guest.
Hello everyone, I'm Alyssa Tiara or just call me Alyssa. I'm so happy to be here and have some talks with you guys. Hello guys, Aliyya Tabitha is here. I'm so ready to go into our discussion today.
Hi friends, my name is Anargha Surya or you can call me Angga for short. And today I'm very excited to do some discussion with you guys.
Thank you guys for your introduction. So what will be our discussion to the topic today? Yes, we have a very interesting topic to discuss.
So excited! What's the topic?
Our topic today is about how Indonesia, our country, could overcome the student learning losses from the pandemic and increase learning outcomes for all. Are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Okay, let's jump to the discussion. First of all, you guys must be familiar with this topic, right? So can you guys give your glimpse of this learning loss issue?
Okay, based on what I read before, a new World Bank study presents estimates of children's learning loss due to COVID-19 related school closures in Indonesia. Our latest estimates show that school closures through June 2021 have already resulted in a loss of approximately 0.9 years of learning-adjusted schooling and 25 points on students' PISA reading scores.
Yes, further losses through December 2021 are expected to be even greater. Our calculation shows that the amount of learning loss depends more on how well student learning is supported than the duration of the school closure.
Oh my god, so sad. Um, has our government made some mitigation efforts to deal with this issue?
Nice question. The government of Indonesia made major efforts to mitigate the impacts of the crisis on the school system, including an emergency curriculum, educational TV, and internet credits to increase students' access to distance learning. However, the result of these measures have been mixed. For example, in portion of children of school age watching educational TV went down from 56% to 10% between May to November 2020, and the provision of internet credits did not significantly increase the number of students accessing online learning, though it did increase the amount of time they spent on distance learning per day.
Based on the PISA score, the estimated total learning loss is decreased by 36 points in terms of pessimistic, 30 points in terms of intermediate, and 25 points in terms of optimistic. On average, the PISA score decreased by 30.33 point, showing that learning loss happened as an effect of the pandemic.
Pass it on what you have explained earlier. What are the determinants of learning loss itself?
We found that the extent of learning and earning loss is determined more by the effectiveness of distance learning than by the duration of school closure. This means that it is important to find more effective ways of supporting student learning at a distance, since this is unlikely to be the last time school closed given global warming and other threats. High-quality distance learning materials and support for new teaching approaches are suggested to maintain student interest and help those that are struggling. I agree with that. The current COVID-19 caseload means that school may be closed for a longer period. Extending our calculation through December 2021, Indonesian students are predicted to lose up to an additional 0.3 years of learning-adjusted schooling and another 11 points on PISA, With the projected school closure of about 50% of schools in the new academic year starting July 2021, the present value loss in lifetime earnings for all Indonesian students would be $306 billion, equivalent to about 29% of 2020 GDP.
I heard that the PISA score is also related to this issue. Can you explain us about how it is?
Based on the PISA score, the estimated total learning loss is decreased by 36 points in terms of pessimistic, 30 points in terms of intermediate, and 25 points in terms of optimistic. On average, the PISA score decreased by 30.33 points, showing that learning loss happened as an effect of the pandemic.
The answer to this last question is definitely awaited by all of us. So, how is the current progress towards learning recovery?
To accelerate learning and recover some of these losses in the short term, schools and teachers will need to assess what the students have learned during school closure and use a differentiated approach for each child to accelerate their learning. To ensure that distance learning is effective, education offices at both district and provincial levels can conduct outreach to schools in their respective areas and identify those needing additional support, especially teachers who have difficulties delivering remote instruction. Okay, so in the medium term, with the government's plan to gradually reopen schools once teachers are vaccinated, schools can be supported to achieve long-standing health guidelines, including ensuring functional water, sanitation, and hygiene facilities for all. Meanwhile, in the long term, the government can increase the resilience of education service delivery against future shocks from the pandemics, climate change, and other threats. Indonesia should improve overall student learning outcomes than pre-pandemic performance while increasing its education system resilience.
Yes, to know more about this learning recovery, these recommendations are drawn on detailed description in a just published paper, The Struggle Against COVID-19 in Indonesian Education, Responses, Requirements, and Policy Needs for Learning Recovery.
Finally, we have finished our very fun discussion. Well, thanks to Alyssa, Aliyya, and Aga for all the insight on this issue. It means a lot of us. And also thanks to all the audience for your attention. So that's all for today. See you in the another 3 shows.
It was such a really great discussion. I really love it. Yes, thank you for having us.
Thanks everyone. See you.